Right, welcome to another video on the channel. Here's my match reaction to West Ham 1, Chelsea 1. Let's get into it. So we'll start off with the goal then. Fantastic goal, great teamwork goal, ball over the top. João Felix stays on side, perfectly timed run, gets on the end of it, taps it in. Yeah, great ball, great finish. Just a great goal overall. And we started off very well. We were the better team in the first half. There was a cross from Kufal, headed on from Bowen, and it got tapped in at the back post. Madueke and Reece James not looking with their manners. They got caught ball watching. Kepa couldn't do much. Just like that, it was 1-1, and they got a goal into a game they didn't really deserve. All we had to do was keep possession, not let them score, and let their own fans turn against them. Just usual, typical stuff. And we played alright. Obviously, we had a few goals offside. Havertz had one offside on the right, and so did Felix. And they were both offside to start off with. I think they both were correctly given offside. There was chances, we just couldn't quite put it away. Obviously, if you want to talk about disallowed goals, West Ham had one disallowed late on as well. Once again, I think that was the right decision. I don't know how it took that long to get to it, though. Basically, it was a stupid free kick given away from Ziyech. Surprise. Cross goes in, Reece James gets the header, saved by Kepa, Souček scores the rebound. Start off with, that is poor defending. One, Ziyech giving away that foul. Two, defending to let Rice get the header, and then Souček score the rebound. That is dreadful defending. And it's just typical. I mean, as soon as you've got a free kick, you just have that feeling they're going to score. Because it's just the most typical Chelsea thing ever to give away a stupid free kick in that position and then to score. It's absolutely dreadful from that. But it was offside. It was correctly given offside. But I don't understand how it took them that long to come up with the idea. They're looking at the same thing for about a minute straight, where it clearly says offside. I mean, and apparently, they said in commentary, I don't know if this is true or not, apparently the guy was head of VAR doing it today. I'm sorry, but if he's the head of VAR, that's why VAR is failing, because he was shocking today. And then the handball, the handball's a disgrace. It's a cross from Mount, Havertz gets it away to Gallagher, Gallagher shoots, Souček, so happens to just fall towards the ball and save it with his hand. I mean, even Souček said it was a great save. I haven't heard anyone say that it wasn't a handball. I mean, not one person has said that wasn't a handball. Just absolutely disgraceful decision. I mean, he dived towards it. He dived down in an unnatural way. His hand's away from his body, so it's not. His hand isn't keeping him up and supporting him. His hand was not keeping him up. His hand purely blocked the ball, and that was the intention to do it. His intention in putting his hand out was to block the ball, and VAR just didn't give it. I mean, I'm not surprised they haven't got an apology yet, because every time they make a dreadful decision, they always come up with some fake apology, but, we all know we'll do it again, because they're rubbish. We got robbed of a penalty there. Obviously, potentially, if he didn't handball, get a goal. Kufal, he could have been sent off. He had 2 easy chances for a yellow. Surprised he only ended up on yellow. Not a result we would have wanted. It's a bit of an unhelpful result for both teams. But I know a lot of people put around the stat, because he did we've won 2 games in the last 13 games. But look at the last 4. Look, since we got these players in, as we've started to build our team, if you look at our last 4 games, we've conceded what? 1 goal? Is that it? 1 goal? Yeah, 1 goal in the last 4 games. And I know 3 of those games were a draw, but that's improvement. In our last 4 games, we've got 6 points. 6 points from our last 3 games. It's not where we want to be. 6 points from our last 4 games. It's not where we want to be, but it's improvement. And I don't understand why people throw out, only 2 wins in 13 games. You clearly understand. Because those 13 games, they go back to before the January transfer window and before we started to strengthen. Since we've strengthened, since we're back to Potter, results have started to come our way. Look at our last few games. Things are starting to improve. We're starting to concede less goals, is a big upgrade. But we are starting to look better in attack. I think there's a lot of overreaction to the result. Right, let's get into the player ratings then. Kepa got a 6 for me. I think he couldn't have done much of the goal. Made a good save off Antonio. Didn't really have much else to do. James had given a 6. As I said, he could have done better with the goal. Going forward was alright. He gave an annoying foul in the corner late on. You could just see him doing. I mean, late on, there's only 2 things you have to do. Not give away the ball. And if you do give away the ball, not give away a foul. He did both of them. It was a bit frustrating. He clearly seems still a bit off the pace, but he wasn't too bad, I guess. Silva I've given a 7, solid as per usual. Badiashile I've given a 6. Got a yellow, had a good chance with a header, apart from that, looked good. Cucurella, I'll give a 5. It constantly invited pressure onto us, losing the ball, went towards their goal, and constantly passed it back to Kefa, just inviting pressure. Just wasn't great. Also, didn't do much to help Mudryk further up the field either. He had chances to pass to him, just didn't use them. Fernandes, I've given an 8. A great performance for Fernandes. Solid in that CDM role. His passing was fantastic. Obviously, got the assist, the goal. Could have had 2 assists at the end of the day. So yeah, Fernandes, 8. Good performance. Lost his cheek coming back since first game since November, I believe. Going to give a 6. I was impressed with Loftus Cheek today. Didn't seem to be too far for the pace. Made a good few runs. He could have created a good chance for us to score early on. It definitely seemed to show a bit of that form what we saw him have at the start of the season. Madueke, I'm going to give a 6. Could have helped with the goal, really. Should have been on his man. But he was in and out of the game. I don't think he looked too bad. I think when he had the ball, he looked pretty good. Obviously, his dribbling's great. Could have scored from a good chance from outside the box. Felix is going to give an 8. I mean, I said he got the goal, had a goal disallowed. Overall, good performance from Felix. He looked good on the ball, looked good off the ball, making good runs. Seemed to be good danger to West Ham's defence. Mudryk, given a 6. He came in and out of the game. When he had the ball, he looked good again. We're just not utilising him at all. You know, he makes so many good runs, or when he doesn't get given the ball. Cucurella especially, I know he's been getting a lot of slack for it. I think defensively he looked good as well, coming back, made a good few tackles. But we just need to get him involved more. Because when he does get on the ball, he does look good. I was going to 5. It was disappointing. Couldn't stay on side. Now onto the substitutes. Chilwell, I'm going to give a 6. For me, it's time for Chilwell to start. I think he's better than Cucurella. He looked better than Cucurella today. Ziyech is a 5 or a 6, and I'm going to go with a 5. I mean, he gave a very stupid foul to West Ham's free kick. Well, obviously, they scored but got disallowed. He wasn't great. He had a few chances to get the ball in, but didn't do much of them. I'm going to give a 6. I think Mount's good today, actually. Obviously, he was very much involved in the build-up to the handball. Maybe he could have gone for the far post rather than trying to cut it back. But yeah, I think Mount looked better today. Good to see him sort of starting to get more sharp last few games. And last but not least, Gallagher, I'm going to give a 6. I think once again he was alright. Came on late on. He had the chance in the handball, but apart from that, wasn't involved much. And my man of the match, I gave both Felix and Fernandes 8. It's a close one, but I'm going to give man of the match to Enzo Fernandez. If I'm not wrong, that is 2 man matches in a row for him now. Absolutely brilliant for Fernandes. So yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Obviously, not a great result, but we go again. Dortmund next, I believe. So yeah, see ya.